Persian Gulf has been transformed into a gauntlet of fire as the red alert reaches its most lethal tactical phase. As the American fleet
maneuvers toward the Strait of Hormuz to restore the passage of global energy, they have encountered an invisible wall of high tech.
These are not the simple contact devices of the past. These are smart munitions that utilize a lethal triad of magnetic, acoustic, and pressure sensors. This intelligentization of the seabed allows a mine to detonate beneath a ship without ever physically touching the hull, forcing the Department of War to shift
of magnetic, acoustic, and pressure sensors to detect the metal hulls and engine signatures of passing vessels. This intelligentization of the seabed
3,000-pound precision munitions. The battle for the seafloor is being fought by elite Navy explosive ordnance disposal teams. On the flight, and a frantic but controlled rotation, these divers descend into a world of darkness and immense pressure, moving slowly along the seabed to disable firing mechanisms while the surface fleet remains on a hair trigger. Above them, MH-60R Seahawk helicopters fly continuous patterns, towing sonar sleds on long cables that identify objects on the seabed and relay data back to the strike group in real time. Every ship in the formation has slowed to a crawl as the risk of running over an undetected mine at high speed is catastrophic.
Disable firing mechanisms while the surface fleet remains on a hair trigger. Above them, MH-60R Seahawk helicopters fly continuous patterns, towing sonar sleds.
This American power is prioritizing the great North American bastion. The Navy clears the water, and the U.S. Army is executing the largest Sealift operation of the decade to reinforce the frontier. Across the United States, military bases have shifted into high gear. This battle tanks, each weighing over 70 tons, and M2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicles being secured with heavy-gauge steel chains for the ocean. At airfields, AH-64 Apache attack helicopters are being rolled out of hangars, their blades unfolded and locked for immediate deployment to then support the 3,000 American troops already on the ground. The loading process is a masterpiece of technical precision, where 70-ton machines are parked mere inches apart in inside the spa on signs in
Battle tanks, each weighing over 70 tons, and M2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicles being secured with heavy-gauge steel chains for the ocean. Involving ghost ships lurking off the coast of California. Intelligence reports suggest that Tehran's elite units aspire to launch suicide drone attacks
from unidentified commercial vessels against West Coast targets. In response, the 260th Special Purpose Brigade has been activated in Washington, D.C., the only this unit in the Army specifically designed to coordinate military support to civil authorities and protect critical infrastructure against asymmetric threats. This activation,
the Panama Canal, the Trump corollary, is now the law of the land, ensuring that American dominance in the Western